with less than 10 minutes, I guess what was lacking on the offensive end?
No, we just couldn't score. I apologize to the team. I couldn't get them in anything that seemed to work, and obviously, Cisse was really a big factor. Around about had 5 blocks. You block that many, you probably change another 5 or 6. And we worked all week on shot blocking, but it didn't seem to help a lot. But he was very intimidating inside, and then again, I give credit. Their team played really tough. They kept us out of the paint, and they were just. And I thought we did the same thing. I thought it was a very even match game. It was just came down. They hit a huge shot there at the end, and we couldn't answer.
Went on that 10-0 run. What did you feel y'all didn't do that kind of?
Made some poor decisions and took some quick shots, and it was we were really needing an easy basket and just couldn't find one.
How much did it hurt to have Bryson on the bench with those 4 fouls and just?
Oh, it was obviously a huge factor, but at the same time, he ended up 6 for 13, but goes 1 for 4 from 3-point line. Wasn't one of his better games, but we counted on him on so many games to either win it or keep us in it, and so this is good for us. We had to play without him, and we'll learn from that.
Was it frustrating not get a shot off in that last 19 seconds?
Yeah, it was. We knew they had a couple fouls to give, and they were smart to use them, and then it gets down to a few seconds, hard to get one off with the shot that you want. And in that angle where the ball was placed is really tough.
I know certainly not the result you wanted, but looking forward to Kansas City, I guess, what can you kind of tell the team?
Yeah, I think for every team in the playoff, it is a new season, and your records don't matter anymore, and it's when you get in the Big 12 tournament, everybody's kind of back even, and you got to go play and win.
I know you mentioned Kevin was going to be game time. I guess was it decided?
Yeah, we just didn't feel like he was ready to go, so still resting him, and hopefully he'll be ready for the Big 12 tournament.
Isaac likely ran you down after the handshake line. Kind of what did he share with you?
Oh, Coach Boynton?
No, Isaac likely.
Oh, Isaac. Oh, he's such a, we recruited Isaac at Texas Tech, and just a great person. He's, just a great, great basketball player and great team player. And so we have so much respect for him, and so I just told him how much I enjoyed, watching him improve and how his leadership and just how much I thought of him. And I know he'll be missed here, but certainly a guy that the fans love, and he deserves all the recognition he can get. He's a great guy.
Any other questions for Coach? Mark, have you thought about how hard it would be for a coach to keep his team motivated or above the line when there isn't a tournament?
No doubt. I talked to Coach Borton about that. I was in a similar situation, taking over a program at West Texas A&M, and we found out the second year, that we couldn't do the playoffs when, and it's not anybody on our staff, players were involved in anything, and these guys. You don't want, these guys are just victims on this, and we all talk about not being a victim, and they chose not to, and they still, played as hard as they could, and had a huge win the other night, and then beat us, and ended on a positive note, and a lot of momentum going into next year, and being able to honor their seniors. So, yeah, it was a great night for them. We knew that we'd get their best shot, and you have to give a lot of credit to the leadership that Coach Wharton has given, and the vision he shared, and. So, yeah, just a great job.
Can you share some of those experiences you had to deal with at A&M?
Well, and like him, we were having a really good, in fact, we were undefeated, I think, in February. We were ready to, and get into the playoffs, and then the season's over. So we had to do something very similar to Division II, but it was painful. I was really hurt for the kids. It just wasn't fair.
Any other questions?